In the Library is brought to you by
Ever since 2000, ebooks.com has grown to over 5 million members and over 2 million books. You can find anything at ebooks.com with over 60 categories of fiction and nonfiction. You can even find some of your textbooks, and they even have publishing services.
Books A Million. Join us online or in one of our stores for all your books, Funko, pop culture, and toys and games needs. You can even join the Millionaires Clubs. Special deals for educators.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to In the Library. I'm your personal librarian, Bill Gerardo. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Here we talk all things books and writing. If that sounds good to you, then please like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell. And a thank you to my sponsors, ebooks.com and Books A Million. I recently took a trip to my favorite used bookstore, and while I was there, I picked up a few Shakespeare-related books. Today, I'll be talking about one of them, Shakespeare's English Kings, History, Chronicle, and Drama by Peter Saccio. So come on in, take a seat, and let's turn some pages. The book, written by a professor of English at Dartmouth College, is still in print today. Link is down in the description. But this review is based on the 1977 first edition. In the book, Saccio compares and contrasts the reality of 9 English kings with Shakespeare's version of those kings. This review won't go into each individual king, but will be more of a generalized overview. Saccio devotes a single chapter to each king in the same order of their reign, starting with Henry II, who became king in 1154, through the most famous of all medieval royalty, Henry VIII, who took the throne in 1509. Shakespeare didn't write the plays in this order, although his last was Henry VIII. Despite that, one thing I've learned through reading this book, as one who is more familiar with Shakespeare's comedies than his histories, is that he, in these plays, mentions past and future events, almost like an STU, a Shakespearean theatrical universe. I'm sorry, Marvel. Bill made me put that in. I didn't want to. According to Saccio, while Shakespeare did a fairly good job at keeping his plays accurate to history, he could only be as good as his sources, which were mainly Edward Hall's The Union of Two Noble and Illustrious Families of Lancaster and York, and Raphael Holinshed's The Chronicles of England, Ireland, and Scotland. Versions of both of these books are still available. Links are in the description. Saccio mentions many differences between Hall and Holinshed's take on history as compared to more modern scholarship. He does agree, however, that Shakespeare keeps his accuracy high with some compression of time between certain events for the sake of the audience in the play, along with making up some characters and changing other characters for the sake of his play. Saccio's book takes the reader through over 300 years of British history, including the famous Wars of the Roses, which is depicted actually on the cover with the red and white roses, respectively representing the Lancaster and York branches of the House of Plantagenet. This was a series of civil wars for control of the British crown. In the process, Shakespeare does treat the kings of these plays with due respect, being a British royal himself, not royal, but subject, and keeps to the historical record of the time without much extra filler. This is probably because the real events, filled with war, politics, and all manner of geopolitical intrigue, provides enough material on its own that he didn't have to make up too much to fill his plots. All in all, while there may be more up-to-date writing on this subject, Saccio's book is a great introduction to William Shakespeare's histories and the times about which they are written. I would recommend this book. Are you a fan of Shakespeare's history plays? What is your favorite one? Let me know down in the comments. Please be sure to check out the links in the description for our deals from our sponsors, ebooks.com and Books A Million. It would really help out this channel. Also, please be sure to check out this site right here for our merch, which would also really help out this channel. Thank you for watching, and please keep on reading.